Good morning, guys. Day 3. Let's do this. Remember, as soon as you get up, you gotta hydrate. Good morning, guys. It is Saturday morning. You know what that means? Psychology meeting. So before we do that, we get a little breakfast in. So what I'm doing, just because it's easy, right? I'm trying to make this process of the liquid phase easy. It'll get more complicated down the road. So the first thing I'm gonna grab this morning, I'm gonna go ahead and come in here and reach for one of these Quest shakes. All right, guys. The salted caramel is pretty good. Like I said, I'm probably going to try to grab a couple different ones just to kind of break up the monotony of the flavors. Because, the truth is, even though we like these and we say, okay, well, let's do this. You like the first one and then you go to get the second one. And I mean, your brain pretty much gets used to it pretty fast. Where every time you go buy a flavor, kind of switch it up to a new flavor. This morning's this is salted caramel. I'm going to do good with it. I'm going to have my psychology meeting. And I'm going to be drinking this as I'm doing my psychology meeting because I have to get this in. So, see you guys on the other side of that meeting. So I started recording this because I wanted to show you guys that I was drinking my protein shake during my meeting. And then this happened. Keep knowing you're doing the right thing. Or just keep on the path of doing the right thing. Or like just every step you take, know that you're taking this step. And then accept it. You're just being good to yourself, I do get it, I don't. I don't know how this happens, and I don't know when it happens, or I don't know if my brain just pops it up and I go, I've been doing that, and I just think about it. But like, there's a mental fog that I've had since I woke up from that surgery that I can't explain what it is. It stops me from saying stupid shit. It's weird. It's like, when you're talking, all of a sudden you're like, what was I in that thought right now? And you get that like kind of brain fart, that fog for a second. You go like, and you notice it and you're like, oh my God, my brain's slipping or my mind's slipping, or like, how did I, whoa, I feel lost, right? I've been getting that, but like only when I start to think of negative shit. Like, not only when I start to think of negative shit, but if I go into a conversation where I want to recall something that like may give me anxiety, or like if I recall, or like I'm talking about something and then it's like, it's almost like it goes like, whoa, no, not right now, not right now. Like, let's get back to a conversation of that you want to have, right? And I'm not minding it. Good news, my protein water came in, the Protein 2.0. I kept saying Protein O2, I don't know why, but it's a Protein 2.0. I did get the powder pack so we can mix it on the go, and I'll show you the difference. This is the order of the Protein 2.0 I got from Amazon. It roughly comes with 12 and 3 different flavors. This is the one that I got, the one with the electrolytes on it. It only comes with 15 grams of protein. But because I'm already doing the shakes throughout the day, they said 48 to 64, and I'm already getting way more. So I got to kind of tame it down and stick within the range that they want me. So I figured it didn't matter if I got 5 less grams of protein if I knew that I was still getting enough with the shakes and the other food that I'm eating. So these do come in 3 flavors that I didn't see in any stores. The mixed berry, the tropical coconut, and the strawberry banana. I'm pretty excited to mix it up. Like I was saying earlier, you got to break up the flavors, right? Like if you just stick to the one thing, don't get me wrong. If you're somebody that loves one flavor and you want to stick to that flavor, and that's going to be, well, that fell, and that's going to be great for you, then stick with it. If it works, it works. For me, I'm somebody that I'm continually wanting to change my taste. This thing is just falling all over the place. Either way, I'm somebody that just wants to, change it up and not stick to the same thing as to not get bored. Because I know in the future, I'm still going to want to drink some of these. If I get over them, later, I'm going to be like, oh, man, I'm tired of those things, right? So I did that back in the day when I got in my original accident for my leg. They would give me Ensure, and they would say, drink 2 of them before every meal. And I would, boom. And I was like, I love these things. Everybody's like, they're so gross. I'm like, dude, I love them. Like, I'm really into these things, right? But then it took me a few years, and then I go into the hospital again for another reason. And they asked me there, do you want an Ensure or whatever? I was like, yeah, I love those things. I took 1 sip and I wanted to vomit just because it took me back to a place of discomfort and just not a good place. So I don't want to do that with any of this stuff because it all tastes so good. So I'm going to break it up. And that's just my advice. Is what I'm doing. You don't got to follow it. Like I said, I'm just showing you what I'm doing. These are grabbed for home. These are the ones that I know I'm going to like here at the house. But then I also brought this. I grabbed these because I figured grabbing a pack of these and put it in my pocket was a lot easier if I just grab a bottle of water to like do on the go, right? Also, this is 12 and this is 12. This comes in a pack of 20, but I'm just showing you the difference. Wouldn't I prefer to grab this if I was going to leave for the weekend than carry this with me in the car or somewhere else or in a bag or something for the weekend? So this is going to come in clutch. These do come with 20 grams of protein, 90 calories, 0 sugar. So these are going to be good. I don't know too much about the electrolyte, but I can always do with the Gatorade or something. All right, guys, we're trying some chicken today. Yeah, right. That's for the puppy. Come on. We're going to prepare our lunch. I'm going to go with the cream of broccoli. I like broccoli and cheese like a lot. So I figure cream of broccoli has got to be pretty, I've had it before. It's actually pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a bowl. I'm going to kind of pull it all out of there. I'm going to add about 2/3 cup of water to this because I have to water it down. Get our little whisk and kind of. And this is the condensed one, so it is already a little thicker. If you think I'm watering it down too much, I'm really not. You have to break down all the chunks. Make it as easy to pass through our new systems as possible. I'm gonna go ahead and strain it. So basically I'm just gonna kind of split in half between the two. I do get a lot of the chunky stuff out because that's really what's gonna hurt our gut. I'm not even halfway done. I already got all that chunky stuff out of the soup, so can't have that. I'm probably gonna make a little bit of a mess, but come on. What's cooking if you can't make a little mess? Even if it's just soup. Look, that's a lot of stuff you're getting out of that. That's 2 spoonfuls of chunky stuff, so please save your stomach, save yourself, do yourself a favor, and strain your soup. I mean, they tell you to do it, but I mean, I'm emphasizing strain your soups. Go ahead and put a lid on this one and put it in the fridge for later. I don't know how you like your soups. I like them a little warm, so I'm gonna put this in the microwave for a couple seconds. And voila, cream of broccoli. So they tell you not to put your food in the microwave. I don't even know if I said that right, but voila. But it's usually meats in, I think, chicken and stuff like that because it makes it dry and tougher, right? I don't know if it has to do with the soups. I mean, use common sense. I mean, if it's too hot, probably shouldn't be eating it, right? So if it hurts, probably not right. So this, I don't know if you could tell, but it's a good consistency, right? Like it's nice and creamy, and we're still in the liquid phase, so we got to do that. There's no chunks in it. You know, just a little bit of water. I mean, if you guys know something better to add to it besides water that can give it more flavor, I mean, maybe I can add some milk or something. I don't know. Let me know. I'm going to go ahead and take about an hour to finish this, and then maybe get another walk in, and then get ready for the rest of the day. So during this walk in the backyard, I kept thinking, why am I confining myself to this little space? I should just go in the street, walk back and forth. Then I thought about it. Cars. Yeah, that don't really mind me too much. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stick to the backyard. You know, I did get a little bit tired, so I did allow myself to rest a little bit. But not too long because I knew I needed to get this done. You know, I am going to a show later on. I'm gonna go see Joe Coy. I don't know if I want to take my crutches in my chair, but I want to get my exercise in now.
Yeah, what's up, y'all? Joe be the return on a chord. In Jesus, Moses, in Jesus, you're not in control of my pieces. You already know what I think about big pieces. For you actually already told you.
Well, if you ask me, that was one hell of a way to end the night. It was fun, man. All 3 guys are pretty funny, especially Joe Coy. You know, he can get you rolling the whole time. You know, reflecting on today, I think about my psychology meeting and what I was talking about when I was trying to say that I was trying to make the right decisions and do what's best for myself. And the truth is, this journey is pretty unique, you know? No matter how much you think you got right, you might have something wrong. You know, I'm going through my day thinking, am I doing this right? Am I doing this right? Over and over and over all day long, I'm telling myself, am I doing this right? Am I giving the right advice? Am I putting myself out there the correct way? And to be honest with you, I don't feel there is really a correct way. There's just your way. And with that thought, I'll see you tomorrow.